The boy's name was Miguel. He lived a life on the streets, a world of shadows and struggle. Every day was a fight for survival. Hunger gnawed at his belly. Cold seeped into his bones. Miguel knew only poverty and despair. He found refuge in a gang. They called themselves the Serpents. They offered him a sense of belonging, a warped sense of family. Miguel found protection in their ranks, but at a terrible cost. He was forced to commit crimes. He carried a knife, a tool of violence. Miguel's heart grew colder with each passing day. Miguel felt lost in a labyrinth of despair. The streets had a hold of him. He saw no escape from the cycle of poverty and violence. Every day seemed the same, a struggle for survival. Hope was a distant flicker in his heart. He participated in robberies. He fought rival gangs. His life was a spiral downward. Fear became his constant companion. The streets were a dangerous place, and Miguel knew it all too well. He had seen friends die, victims of the endless violence. One cold night, everything changed. Miguel found himself seeking shelter in a church. It was a haven from the storm raging outside. He sat in the back pew, his heart heavy with despair. Then, he heard a voice. The priest spoke of love. He spoke of forgiveness. He spoke of a God who cared, even for a lost soul like Miguel. His words were like a lifeline to a drowning man. For the first time, Miguel felt a flicker of hope. Could there be a different path for him? A way out of the darkness? Miguel started attending church regularly. He found solace in the sermons. The words of the Bible resonated with him. He began to believe in the possibility of redemption. Faith offered him a hand up from the abyss. He started to distance himself from the gang. He knew he needed a clean break. It wasn't easy. His former companions mocked him. They threatened him. But Miguel clung to his newfound faith, his shield against the darkness. He knew he had to be strong, for himself and for the future he craved. Breaking free from the gang was the hardest thing Miguel ever did. They didn't want to let him go. There were threats, even attempts on his life. But Miguel persevered, fueled by his faith and the support of the church. He found a job. It was honest work, something he could be proud of. He started to rebuild his life brick by brick. The journey was arduous, but Miguel was determined to escape the shadows of his past. He knew he was not alone. His faith was his guiding light, his constant companion. Life wasn't easy, but it was 1,000 times better than before. Miguel found joy in the simplest things. He had a roof over his head. He had food on his table. He had people who cared about him. He embraced his new life with fervor. He dedicated himself to helping others find the same peace he had found. He became a mentor to street kids, sharing his story, showing them that redemption was possible. His past was a reminder of where he'd been, but it didn't define him. Miguel's story is a testament to the power of redemption. It shows that even in the darkest of places, hope can bloom. His journey is an inspiration to anyone who has lost their way. It is a reminder that everyone deserves a second chance. His life is a beacon of hope, shining brightly in the darkness. It shows that faith can move mountains, that love can heal even the deepest wounds. Miguel's story is a testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity, the ability to rise above adversity and find grace. Miguel's transformation didn't stop with him. His newfound purpose was to share the light that saved him. He became a beacon of hope within his community. He established a center for underprivileged youth, offering them a safe haven and a chance at a better future. He provided them with education, vocational training, and most importantly, love and guidance. Miguel's past became a source of strength, allowing him to connect with these children on a profound level. Miguel's story is a powerful reminder that change is possible, even in the face of overwhelming odds. His journey from darkness to light, illustrates the transformative power of faith, hope, and love. His life is a legacy of hope, an inspiration to us all. He proved that even a street boy scarred by violence and hardship can rise above his circumstances and become a beacon of hope for others. His story reminds us that every life holds immense value, and that even in the darkest of times, the light of redemption can shine through.